we were taking a trip from Hua Hin to Pran Buri district, and it was quite a pleasant drive. As you can see here, a lot of the drive was just a lot of open road, not many cars on the road on this day. There was views of forest, mountains, trees, small villages, just general day-to-day Thai life. It was a really pleasant, peaceful drive along the way here. And the destination we were going to was some caves that we wanted to actually go exploring, and in a local national park down this area. And we had no idea what we were going to see because neither one of us had actually been to this destination before. So what we're going to do is go to the caves, and we didn't know where we were going to go after that.
Just look at the size of the house.
But coming back, we did decide not to go the highway. We decided to come back and actually hug the coast. So what you're going to see in this video is a mixture of what it looks like driving down the main highway and the views that you actually see. And you're also going to see a mixture of some of the coastal areas of this area, of this sort of district as we drive through it. And yes, anyway, I do hope you enjoy the videos and the shots that we actually took along the way. And if you do like these videos, hit like and hit subscribe to help us grow this channel. But anyway, I'll leave you to it, and I hope you enjoy the video and the photos that we actually took along the way on this journey. So the destination that we're actually heading to, the name of these caves and national park, was Khao National Park. And apparently there was some good caves there. And yes, but whether they were going to be open is another thing. Because you just never know with Thailand whether things are going to be open or closed by the time you get there. And plus with tourism the way it is, we just didn't know what to expect going to this place. But it seemed to be a bit off the beaten track as such, driving here. And it was a bit of a hike from Hua Hin to this area.
I think the weather would be a
but you'll see that what the area looks like and how beautiful it is as we continue.
I wonder if you have monkeys in that up there. So we're going to these caves here. As we're going up, we're going to go have a look at some caves and explore a little. So we turn into here off the main road. And we're going to these mountains.
Phraya Nakhon Cave.
So we've come here just to look at the caves, but see there's a map of the area. Let's bring it over here. So we're in one of the national parks, Khao National Park. It says was established 28th of June 1966, becoming Thailand its first marine park. A name for this park has been derived from one of two alternative origins. The park has 300 peaks, hence Khao Yacht. And according to the local history, Chinese merchant ship was beached during heavy storm times, resulting in the 300 survivors, hence Samrot Yacht. Okay, looks like entry fees here, something to do with 40 baht, 20 baht, 200, 100. Foreigner, 100 baht, there you go. 200 baht for an adult. What's up? So what's up, honey? Okay. I'll just go look by the water. Alright, ends up to find the toilet. Apparently there is entry fees to come into here. 100 baht for us foreigners. But what Anne wanted to see is this big cave, which you see the big picture of here. Yeah, so this is what she's coming to see. So yeah, okay, let's look at, so this cave area, well, this national park area is right on the water. So let's go out and have a look.
Looks like the tide's pretty low. I think at some point during the day, probably lunchtime, a whole bunch of restaurants open up along here. It's a bit of a drive. I think it was like 30 kilometres from Hua Hin. But oh my god, look at this when the tide's out. And you can tell there's a lot of crabs. There's all the crab holes in the sand here. This place must come alive with little baby crabs. Oh, I can see them moving all over the place. Over the sand. But yeah, look at this view out here. When the tide's low. Just a beautiful setup out here. So yeah, so we've come out here to look at the caves, and but I didn't expect this sort of view. I didn't even think it was going to be by the beach, and it's just beautiful here. It's nice and cool too. There's a really cool breeze. It's just really pleasant, the environment here. But we did bring snacks. I think I've got durian in here on my arm carrying it at the moment, and Anne's just gone off to the toilet. So yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, this is all the Marine National Park. Love this wind. It's just cooling down. And the peaks up there. Let's turn this off for a little while. So we were going to explore the caves here, but apparently they're not open this month. Caves don't open until next month, so they must be closed for certain periods of the year. So I guess one lesson we learned is that when you drive to these places, they may not be open all year round. Right now, me and I just thought, oh, we'll relax for a little while, stretch our legs, and so we're just walking along the banks here. So again, there's the restaurant area. We just decided we'd just come up for a little bit of a walk and investigate this area. Outside the cave area. I'm not sure what these poles are, whether they're for moving water or what, or electricity, those blue pipes. Could be for the cave lighting, who knows. But oh yeah, there's a lot of little crabs along here. What are you trying? Are you after oysters again?
Yeah. Big one.
So peaceful out here. It's kind of like you're walking along here and you see all the ground moving, and what it is a bunch of small crabs everywhere along here. Just as you're walking here. Yeah, there's just little baby crabs everywhere. Looks like they've got nets here, but I'm not sure what the nets are for. What do you think the nets are for, hun?
Fisherman.
Okay, maybe the nets are to catch fish. Let's walk out here to the nets and see what's on them. Because apparently when the tide comes up, all the fish get caught up in these nets. Don't know what Anne's found. She's obviously found something interesting. But yeah, so the locals must come out here and yeah, so they must catch things amongst these nets, the bigger fish. But the nets are poorly maintained. You can see a few of them have got like rips in them and things. But still, just nice walking out here exploring. Sound of cicadas. So amazing how far the tide goes out though. This is how far we've walked out, just to give you context. Now what's this one getting up to? She keeps climbing, trying to catch these oysters. Trying to see if there's any actual oysters on the rocks. Luckily she's wearing shoes today. It's getting a bit hot out here on the water now. What have you found now? Crabs.
Crabs.
I'm going to walk back a bit because I can feel the soil's getting a bit muddy. Careful. I'd say crawl down carefully, so don't cut yourself on those things. But yes, so everything was closed. But still, even just coming here for a drive just to see a different view, and even the drive coming here was quite scenic, seeing all the mountains and everything like that. So, yeah, it's still worth the drive. At least I know next time I want to check out the caves, I've got to check out the months of the year it's actually opened. Not everything works out how you want when you're on holidays or travelling around or touring, and you learn your lessons as you go. But I can see all the fisher boats out there. But on this view, I'm just going to switch it off.
Just on this day. But I just want to point out here that normally there's a whole bunch of restaurants that are open here, little touristy shops, and it's a small little village. There's not much else to do in this village apart from just coming here, seeing the caves, walking around this area, and pretty much chilling out. But there is some little bits and pieces of snacks and places you can eat, but not much was open when we were there. I think it was all there fairly early in the morning, and but probably later in the day there was. But there was some little touristy shops open here where you could buy some little knickknacks, I should point out. And so, yeah, it's a nice place to come and visit, nice place to relax, and pretty much a nice place just to chill out.
Ant's getting excited because you can see the whole ground here moving. And I don't know whether you can see it, but you just go through here and everywhere there's just crabs just slowly moving around you, like heaps of them. Just going. It's like the whole floor is alive around you as you're walking. Someone just lost their hat. But yeah, look at this. Just the ground is coming alive with all these little ones, little baby crabs everywhere. So after we looked where we were over the other side there, and decided to get in the car and we come exploring, and we were just looking at the fishing village. So in this little village here, it's really cute. Like all around there you got all these little huts on the water, and you got the fishing boats, and of course you can see it's low tide here. And but what we did find here, which I didn't expect in this town, was actually a resort. So there's actually a little resort here, and I will put it all on Google Maps, the description. But yeah, so there's actually a resort in this town. It looks like small little rooms, nothing fancy, but it's got a nice swimming pool, and yeah, just a nice green area, lots of places you can sit and chill out. So it's funny, when you drive to all these places you just don't know, again, what to expect. But Anne wanted to just check out this, where the actual river meets the sea. So we're just going to take a little bit of a walk up here and have a look. Again, all places have some sort of Buddhist prayer area you tend to find. And unlike further down, you have got yourself a little bit of a beach here. Actually, it's a beautiful area. So cool, calm, all that sort of thing. But I don't know whether people swim here or whether they just swim in the pool, or whether you can't swim here because of all the fishing boats coming and going from the area. Not quite sure. But let's just go under this tree here. It's quite bright. And this is what you found.
Yep.
Yeah, so they got a little beach that you can relax on, sit out here, which Anne's going to explore. It looks like to stop erosion, they've put all the rocks along here. I'm guessing you probably get some good fishing and crabs as well. Let's jump down here a little bit. Well, sorry. Just coming down. So yeah, I'm just gonna, you can see all around here. So where we were, the national park area, is way over there where those stone walls are. So, and where we are, it's kind of like this one big long beach that comes across from way over there where the caves were behind us to over this side of the wall. And yeah, it's just, I don't really know what to say here because it's actually quite nice and relaxing. And even Ed said, we could stay here. And I went, yeah, we probably could. If you totally wanted to get away from everything, the tourist areas, the hustle and bustle of all the bars and massage parlours that you get in the major cities in Thailand, then these sort of isolated towns on the beaches are quite a good getaway from all that. Just complete peace, just the two of you as a couple, just relaxing, chilling out. I don't know what she's doing, let's have a look. I don't know what she's looking for here. What are you after there?
Shell.
Shell? She's trying to dig up shells. Everywhere we go, she's trying to dig up shells. I even mentioned to my dad earlier that he's going, well, if you do find them, like if you find oysters and that, they're tricky things to open from scratch. And so I'm thinking, if she does actually find one, how's she going to open them? I don't think you thought that far, did you, hun? If you actually do find one, how are you going to open them?
I don't know.
There you go. I'm going looking for shells because I'm hungry. But then you get one and you go, now how do I open it? I don't actually have a nice sharp knife anywhere.
Just listen.
But here's the resort. There's nothing here but this resort, is there? You'd hope there's a decent cafe or restaurant in there. How did you? The people obviously sit out here in the evenings and relax. Be nice when the tide comes in. This area. Nice little chairs to sit down. So yeah, nice little resort by the water. There's a lovely view of the mountains up there. I should try one of these hotels out one night, just to, one, review them, but also just enjoy the experience of being in nothingness. But the problem with the roads driving here though, to this hotel, this resort, is if another car starts coming the other way, you're screwed, because it's really hard to move to the left or move to the right, because though the roads are two-way here, it's like they're one-way lanes, very squashy. But yeah, it's just such a nice area. They managed to keep themselves a nice green lawn here as well. But okay, I'm going to leave you to it. So we'll say goodbye as this one's sitting there having her little afternoon nap.
Yeah.
So we drove across town to this other area, which was a little resort hidden away. There wasn't much to do in this resort, but you could actually stop and grab a bite to eat here if you were in the area. If you wanted to completely get away from everything, this would be the resort for you because it was completely quiet here. And I think we were the only people sitting and relaxing on the beach side here. And there was a lot of fishing boats around because it pretty much is a fishing village here. And as we were coming around the corner, we just noticed a lot of boats down the side of the river here just parked. But yeah, it was a nice, quiet, get-of-the-way place.
We've been driving along all the back roads between Hua Hin and just all this coastal area between where we were this morning. And yeah, it's just like nice beach after nice beach, and just these resorts scattered all along the beach area, like local resorts for local people. I saw a few Westerners driving their motorbikes along and exploring, and it's a good road trip if you're on a motorbike, these sort of road we're on at the moment. And I'll just show you a little bit about the area that we're actually in. Like here, if you've got bikes, motorbikes, whatever, or bikes along here, there's a lot of people walking along here, and there's a lot of little restaurants, cafes. Not a lot, but there's some, I'm going to say, sorry. And this is the view we're seeing. So see how long this beach is. You see the ground's a little bit sort of dug up. That's all the crabs. There's a lot of people that seem to be doing some sort of fishing along here too. As we're coming up and down, we're just seeing locals doing some sort of fishing. See all these sort of local areas where you can sit and eat something. And just look at the length of that beach. So the original plan today was to go by and see some caves at a local national park, but what it's ended up being is a road trip from Hua Hin to all these little coastal areas within a 30-kilometre sort of radius. And we've just been pulling up, seeing all these beaches, and we haven't filmed them all, we've just like driven past them. But this one here we decided to take the back road and stop just because it was a really long open beach. And I'm not sure what it's like to swim in or what the conditions are in there, and so sometimes it's hard to know whether it is actually safe on the water unless you understand beaches and the sort of currents and all those sorts of things. But here again, here's the beach. So this is the view I'm actually seeing. And all locals like having picnics, relaxing, and up there just enjoying the view. But I think we're going to stop to find somewhere to eat now, so we're going to continue this journey. Another place on the way. Just parked our car over there. Just gonna have a look. So here you go. Walk in here. Should have changed my thongs rather than shoes. What's it here? Cave. So just another random stop on our little road trip driving around. Some sort of cave in here that people are into. I don't know what people are getting so excited about. Not really much of a cave. Oh yeah, now I know what they're looking at. Oh, there's something moving up there. I think it's just birds. Yeah, just birds. Right. Ah, it's this area that people are interested in at the moment. Just the way the formation is, and that they're getting photographs. So yeah, maybe that's a photo opportunity for some people. But
It's around.
yeah, there's birds.
Yeah. And Thai and Chinese people believe something about is how birds.
About the birds, something religious.
For is like soup band.
Like bird's nest.
Now we're going.
Walk around. What are you walking over the rocks for? I don't know why we're walking over the rocks. Ah, that's why. Seeing beach. Whoa. Beware falling rocks. Good to know. Why am I wearing shoes? Okay, so there's a lot of sort of normal activities that people like to do on the beach, like your jet skiing, like your paragliding, so there must be resorts further up. Some dogs found life too hard. Whoop, strong. There goes my hat. I think I'm going to hold on to my hat. The wind's bloody strong here. And it's probably going to impact on sound on the GoPro. Because the filter thing that I use for the sound dropped off one day, which used to block the wind noise. I can't seem to find that spare part of the GoPro anywhere. But yeah, let's have a look. So apparently there's a walkway that goes up the hill. Doesn't look too stable. Probably a lookout point. Again, all the baby crabs. The kids splashing and swimming along here. So yeah, another beautiful sort of beach area where people come to relax. But there's just so many of these beach areas where you can just stop, eat, relax, enjoy yourself. And right now, we've got some lunch. So Anne's already made herself set up on the ground there. So I'm going to turn this off. Yeah, he's a big one. Have a look at him.
ที่นี่มีหลายตัวไหมคะ only him.
That's him. He must be the local. He's the popular one. Everyone just looks after him.
แต่ไม่ดุใช่ไหมพี่
Overall, I would say this was actually a great trip, and it was a nice, pleasant drive along the coast, and we really enjoyed ourselves just seeing all the scenery and just stopping randomly at different places, having snacks, and just going up and down side streets, exploring side towns. This was just a really great day trip, and we both just really enjoyed it and loved the day out.